It was opening night here at Boone Pickens Stadium for the Cowboys, but maybe even a more important opener was for the Cowboy quarterback, a true freshman and 18-year-old Wes Lunt, taking over for the 28-year-old Brandon Whedon. The Cowboys faced Savannah State, a 67.5-point underdog, and they looked every bit of it. The Cowboys scored on each of their 5 possessions in the first quarter, touchdowns on all 5, and none of those possessions lasted longer than 90 seconds. They all ended with rushing touchdowns, 2 coming from Joseph Randall and 3 coming from Jeremy Smith. But the main story out of this game, of course, was Wes Lunt. He went 11 for 11, didn't misfire on one of his pass attempts, 129 yards, no touchdowns, but a great night for Wes Lunt. J.W. Walsh also got in on the first quarter scoring action, leading a touchdown drive, but then he took over completely in the second quarter. He threw 2 touchdown passes in the third quarter and finished the night 13 of 21 with an interception and those 2 touchdown passes. He also added 29 yards rushing.
Coaches tell you before the game when they wanted to get you in?
They gave us some idea. They didn't specify anything, and when your name gets called, you just got to go take advantage of your opportunity.
Overall, you happy with the way you played?
I'm happy with the way we all played. It was a great game by everybody at every facet of the game, and I think we'll go back and look at the film and take from it what we can and move forward.
It was a big night for reserve running back Desmond Roll, and he had 3 touchdowns himself. He had 9 carries for 105 yards. The Cowboys defeat Savannah State 84-0. That 84-point margin of victory was the largest for Oklahoma State in the modern era, besting their last big victory of 63 points set in 1973. Considering the blowout, the Cowboys didn't get to see much of that new quarterback Wes Lunt, but they felt good about what they did see of him. Here's what Coach Mike Gundy and offensive coordinator Todd Monken had to say.
Well, I listened to what's being said on the headsets, and I think that for the most part, he played pretty well in what they asked him to do, got the ball where it was supposed to be and distributed it. But I think it's important, we all realize it's going to change in the next week, and it's hard to really say where we're at as a football team. A month from now we'll have a much better feel for kind of who we are and where we're at, to be honest with you.
Obviously he threw the ball. That's him. To say that, he's going to complete 11 of 11, or whatever, but he's an accurate thrower. He's got a calm demeanor about him. So the reality was a lot of the throws were real easy throws. I think there was only one difficult down the field throw. So, but I thought he did fine. Really the most important thing was I thought pregame meal he ate a lot. So I'm serious. He didn't seem to be as nervous. You're just hopeful that things that you see and that you hope that he's able to do, during the game, is that the anxiety level doesn't increase.
You played last year, obviously, with Whedon and just the tempo he was able to keep. How did tonight compare? It seemed like you guys were moving it pretty quick when Wes was in there.
It was actually pretty fast tonight. I caught myself having to hurry myself when we lined up tonight. So we're playing fast, if not faster than we were last year, and it's a good sign for us.
Wes came and told me, he said, "It feels like a dream out there." And I was like, I know that feeling.
He didn't act like he was walking around in the dream world.
No, he did his job. He did everything the coaches asked him to do.
Were you surprised at all that this 18-year-old came out here, handled the crowd, handled the situation as calmly as he seemed to?
Sometimes I forget he's a freshman, and he came out and did everything the coaches asked him to do.
I heard no one touched him, so that's a mark of success for us, that's for sure. And it's good to hear that he wasn't nervous. We don't want him to be. We want him to just do what everyone knows he can do, and we're excited. Like I said, looking forward, and hopefully he doesn't ever get nervous. We don't want him to get nervous. I think that says something about us. So hopefully.